My friends, how's everyone doing today? This is Sheree. Welcome to my channel. I'm here today to do a flip through of Raggedy Ann Journal, Raggedy Ann and Andy actually. So here it is. Look how adorable it turned out. I mean, it can't help it. It can't help itself. It's Raggedy Ann. So anyway, I have a little goodie pack over here. Just some things I gathered up off my desk when I was kind of cleaning up from this project. So let's get started with the flip through. As you can see, here's the cover. The cover was just so adorable. I didn't really have to do much to it at all, or anything to it, except for add a new spine and a closure and the tassel here. So you can see, I said when I put this on, if you didn't see the first video, when I used this fabric, that it looks like it came straight from Raggedy Andy's shirt there. So a little kind of close knit gingham pattern, red and white. And you can see I've got a bunch of paper clips in there for you. Whoever ends up with this will have a bunch of pretty paper clips. I'll show you the side in a second, but here's the closure and a piece of that same fabric I used for the closure here. And then the pretty tassel. The tassel is hanging, I did put an eyelet in here, and I did that on video in case you didn't see that. And it's hanging on a notebook ring and a bulb pin here through that eyelet. So it is removable. And you've got several pieces of pretty little different fibers and fabrics here. So like this is the fabric from the spine. Here's a pretty yarn here that has different fibers running through it. You've got eyelash trim here and just some pretty ribbons and things like that. I think there's a red one in here too. Yeah, let me see right here. A red ribbon. I wanted another red besides the red and white gingham, and so yeah, lots of pretty things in there. It all came out to looking beautiful with this cover. So let's open it up. So you just untie this. This is nice and sturdy on the side here. Let me show you the trims and things as you see them peeking out. Tabs and trims there on the side of this journal. It's quite packed full of goodies. It was just there were so many colors in the Raggedy Ann book pages, which are all in here, that I felt like I was unlimited as to what I could put in here. So I just jam-packed it full. As you can see, when I opened it up, it got even wider here. So, but there are there's a lot in here. You'll see in a second. So as you open up, I use this pretty paper on the inside here. That really looks nice on the inside. And there's a library pocket here. And, you know, a lot of this we did together. If you didn't see the videos, just go back in the last couple of weeks and look at all my Raggedy Ann videos, and you'll see how it came together. But in this pocket, I have a guest check here. And that's a pink guest check. And this little piece we put in here to use, you can a little piece of ephemera that you can use to decorate whatever you want. And we talked about how cute it would look right here, but I didn't want to put it there myself, so whoever gets it will be able to put that wherever they want. And I put a lot of things in there like that so that whoever gets this can do what they want. I used a few of the this trim on a few of the pages. So this is the first title page here. Like I said, all the pages from the book are in here, and it's a 1973 little golden book. And so yeah, I just wanted to start off with that because it was the original first page. And then I'll just flip here. There's a lot of scrapbook paper in here, and we'll see what else is in here. But there's a little piece of ephemera there that I put, little doll, and here's a couple pieces that I clipped on for you to be able to craft with. There's one of all the paper clips are decorated with some sort of ribbon. Here's I used two types of vintage McDonald's papers in here, placemat and a paper bag and paper bags. So here's one of those here, and they're blank on the back. This is a key that you can use if you want to cover this up or decorate this. That would be fun. And I found this little plastic flower in I was looking for some beads or little trinkets to put on the strings in the middle of the journal, and I found this little flower. And I was hoping it had a hole through it. And I could have, I guess, maybe tried to put a hole through it. But I didn't, so I just glued it down there because I thought it was so cute and I just wanted to use it in here. And this is a little tab that is removable. So you can glue that down or put it wherever you want. But it is really cute. It says this here on it. And it's just a little removable tag. Here is a little decoration here with a golden or yellow bear button, and a little piece of ephemera. This is made with love. Page from the book. Scrapbook paper here. Here's the tuck that I talked to you about, where I had the pages from this book, and I had a few pages from another older Raggedy Ann book that I had already used, but I had a few pages left. I used all of those in here too. So I'll tell you what parts are from those. And this is one of them, this tuck spot here, that I made from one of those pages. And there's a ticket. This is a large ticket that you can use and have fun with. And this is a little drawing card made from the McDonald's placemat. This is just a little page I made here from, this is like the floral waxed sandwich paper over notebook paper. Scrapbook paper here in a little cluster we did with the giraffe button. A tag here. So, you know, most of the ephemera after the last video, I went through and pulled out ephemera from my stash and just filled all the pockets and everything. So this is a little piece that's from a recipe book, but I like the colors for this journal. Scrapbook paper here with the pocket, and I showed you these already. We did the bingo card together, and this little flower, and where I covered up, it said to mom or whatever in the middle, and I covered it up with that little flower, smiley flower sticker. So, and you can write on the back of that or glue this down wherever you want, but that's from a greeting card. Isn't that cute? I just love that. I've had that for a while and finally used it, so I was happy to stuff a lot of my ephemera in here. So it is stuffed full, but it was a lot of fun. This is a glassine paper bag that is decorated on this side. You can decorate it on this side or do glue things on there, whatever you want. Collage. This is a piece of stationery I put in here. You've got the stationery and a matching envelope in there. So that is in that bag. A lot of things to have fun with in here and do what you want. This is a page from an atlas, the index page, and with some trim on it. A little piece of ephemera there, handmade. And here's the middle of this signature. So there's two signatures. There's probably about, I'm going to guesstimate the pages in here. I'm going to say 12, 24, 48. So there's close to 100 pages or surfaces, I think, if I just counted right. But anyway, there's a lot of pages in here. There's actually more than I wanted to put in here, but I kept, you know how it is. I want to put this page in there, I want to put this page in there, and before you know it, you kind of like have more than you wanted to put in there or that you intended to put in there. But anyway, yeah, it came out really nice, and so there's plenty of room in here to do whatever you want. But in the middle, I kind of like, on the little strings, I was going to look for, what was I going to look for? Oh, I was going to look for little hearts. I have some little hearts. I never found them. I know where they are now because there's one in one of two spots. But when I was looking for them, I found other things first. So I was like, okay, let's just use these fun little things. And so here's a cute little like daisy, like almost like a cabochon, but it had a, well, it is a cabochon, I guess. And it had a little eyelet already on there. So I was like, oh, that's so cute. I'm going to use that. And then I found this little tassel. And I thought, that's so cute. Let me use that. You know, let's just have some fun with these strings. You know what I mean? So that's what I did. A little cabochon there. It's like a little glittery tassel there. So that's the middle of that signature. This is actually food color dyed here. I believe that's what that is. My food color dye. So this is the back half of the first signature. Some more of that heart trim. These are some little pieces I just paper clipped in here where you can make. They're vintage paper, naturally aged and with lines, and you can make little writing spots with those. The paper bag again, and in here, this is like a card I made out of scraps, and so that's a nice writing spot there. This bag is decorated with this fabric trim with apples on it here, and then this is a little scrappy pad of, you know, several different pieces of paper here. So you can either use this as a writing spot or take the two little staples out and use the papers individually. But some nice papers there. Pretty papers. And I know you recognize the pages from the book, so I'm not going to say that every time. Pocket here. And in here, okay, so I'm going to explain this one to you, but this we did together. Just put a couple little tickets on this index card page there for writing or whatever. And then this was the last page from after I had used the other. I think I had 3 pages from that old Raggedy Ann book. And this was the last page. It was just like an end page from it. And it was just old, kind of naturally aged, distressed blue page, kind of grungy, actually. So I decided to use it like this. Like you can write back here or do whatever you want. But on this side, I just put some scraps here to decorate it. So that's what you see here. I think that's pretty. Like kind of almost treated them like a master board, you know, type of thing. A tiny master board or a collage here. And then I added this piece of ephemera, which it says you are loved. I think it brings all the colors together, and it kind of looks like a Polaroid. So you could write, I mean, you could write here, you could just write here, or you can write here and here, you know, just have fun. You could write around here. And, you know, I think it's a good thing to try to remember, to have fun with your writing too. You don't just have to write lines across the page, you know, write in circles, right side right ways, right upside down, you know, have some fun with your writing also. So this is a page here where we put this ticket as a tab, and over here I have clipped, let's see, I think this is a little booklet, kind of like a little collage booklet out of a book page, writing space there. See, there's the book page, and the front is collage, which is a couple of pieces. There's a little flower, acetate flower there, so that's up there in that paper clip. Here is I have a few book page ephemera pieces in here, so that was one. You saw a little booklet there that I was made. The base was a book page. This base is a book page too, and it's collaged on here. And this is a little topper of scrapbook paper there, so that's another different one. On the bottom of this page is a little piece here where we have, it says Peaceful Day. We have a little Scotty dog button there. All of the, if you didn't see the first video, or maybe it was the second video, where I took apart all of the pages here from the book to get them to the right size, so I wouldn't have to cut them down in the wrong, you know, cut anything off that I didn't want to cut off. I cut them in the middle and then put them back together with washi tape glued together, so that I didn't have, so you'll see that pretty washi tape in the middle is what I'm getting at. I just put it on one side in order to get them back together, in order to fit in here. This is a piece that I fussy cut from that older Raggedy Ann pages. I think that came out so cute on that page. So here's a different type of kind of book page tag. This is made from a music page. You see the music there, and then few scraps and a little flower. I just wanted to put that in there because it's different from the other book pages. And a McDonald's page. I mentioned when I showed you this, that this was from the end of a piece of fabric trim, and I had to cut it off because I wanted a straight piece for the belly band, and then it was sitting here, and I decided to put it right here as a little tuck spot. And then here's a McDonald's journaling card and a little ephemera piece here with, you know, it's a journaling card from one of my ephemera packs, so it's so cute. And that's sewn on there. Let's see, I think I missed this right here. So the other side of that was this pretty pink. I put, you know, as well as scrapbook paper like this, this is also scrapbook paper, just solid colors. So that could be like writing room too. Any of those solid colors, you know, can be the writing paper in here. Since I didn't put like ledger paper in here or graph paper, I kind of used this type of paper instead in this particular journal. Okay, on to the second signature. So it starts off with this pretty scrapbook paper. And then here's the other half of that page that I got from the old, you know, the grungy end page that I got from the old Raggedy Ann book. This was the other half of it. You can see there. And I just kind of layered it with another piece of scrapbook paper. This was in my scraps too, this little piece of sandwich paper. And I made a pocket out of that. And there is a playing card in there. And then I have a little word here, dream big. So I just made a little tag, or a big tag out of that actually. Big tag, so that's in there. I just wanted to use all those papers, so I just sat here and made myself, I didn't have to make myself, it was fun, but I sat here and played with them and, you know, made something out of it. This is a McDonald's tag here. There's Ronald McDonald. So these particular ones like this were made from one of the placemats, I believe, if I remember right. We made them together in one video. So here's one of the little cats, like the doll that's in the first signature. This is a cat piece here. Another tag here. It's put together with some random pieces. Here's the words Raggedy Ann from the old pages, and these words were left, so I was like, well, I'm not going to throw that away. So there it is right there, Raggedy Ann. Little collage we made together here, and there's some trim on this page too. That turned out so cute. This is an envelope that I put in here for you to enjoy and do what you want with. It's from a Curious George book, a vintage Curious George book. So just a fun envelope. Scrap of paper. This flower is just stuck into this pocket here for you to either leave there or put wherever you want. You can glue it down. It's not glued down. It's just stuck in there for right now. So, but it looks cute there, doesn't it? Some more of that sandwich paper on this one. This particular one was glued, put onto, and sewn around onto some white, like light cardstock. So this is cardstock here. Here's the belly band I was talking about. And this is a little golden book postcard in there. Try a new look for Mr. Poodle there. I think that's a poodle, maybe. It's kind of fluffy, looks like a poodle. Anyway, here's the McDonald's bag in here, the vintage McDonald's bag. I put some trim there, and you can see how cute it is. And in here I've got one of the, I had to put a McDonald's journaling card in there, right? So there's that. And this can be colored on and things like that, or just written on, whatever you want. A couple of little fun cards. This one has, this is from I guess it's some sort of game or something, but anyway, this one has a little outfit on it, riding clothes, and this one is a little animal set, and this one had a giraffe, and I had the giraffe button in here, so I thought, well, that's cute. I'll just put the giraffe card in here too. Someone likes little giraffes. Those are cute. And then this is from the book. So cute, right? The pages in here had all the colors. So I was not limited to colors in this book. It's just I went crazy with my ephemera and just put it all in here, I think. But here's another book page, another type of book page ephemera that I had made. I put this piece here, and it's sewn around, and you've got a strip of paper here and a little decoration here. I think that's a sticker, I think. So that's fun. And of course my decorated paper clip. I tried to you know, attach a piece of ephemera on every kind of, like, if there's any type of blank page, I tried to attach a piece of ephemera with a paper clip. So you all, whoever gets this, can have plenty of paper clips, plenty of ephemera, and of course there's ephemera in all of the pockets. So a scrap of paper here with another removable tab. Love this, it says right there. And then here's a pocket. This is what I call my Starry Night tags. This was made from packaging. So, and I actually had thrown it away, and it wasn't, I kind of threw it away because it wasn't perfect, you know what I mean? Like, from being mailed and it was packaging, it was kind of wrinkled, and I threw it away, and then I was like, I looked down, and I was like, oh, that's so pretty, and I took it out and made some tags with it and backed it up with some nice sturdy cardstock, and I think they're really pretty. So those are my Starry Night rescued tags there. A little scrappy tag here that says memories on it. And the back is from a brochure, so, you know, using scraps and recycling. Everything in here is, you know, from thrift stores, or there's no printed or digitals in here. So here's the other strings where I pulled out some fun things. Another glittery tassel there. This one's silver. I think the other one was it gold, or I don't remember, green? I don't remember what color it was. And this little heart was so cute. This wasn't the heart I was looking for, but I did find this heart on the way to finding the other hearts that I had in my head. I found these, and I was like, oh, this is cute. I'm going to use that. So there we go. Something Really cute and just fun on the strings. And then this pocket here, I also found this. This was a bead too. I was going to put on these strings right here, but I couldn't. There's some kind of blockage. There's a hole like going through. Let's see, where's the hole? I think right here. There's some kind of blockage in there and I couldn't get the string no matter what. Like I tried my pokey tool, everything, nothing would go through it because there's some kind of blockage in there. But I decided to glue it down right there. Isn't it cute with this scrapbook paper and that? There's a little plastic flower right there. There's actually a bead flower, but like I said, I couldn't get anything through the hole, so I used it right there. This is what I call my serial number tags, where I was using up some, alphabet and number stickers, and I just made these little tags with those, and so I call those my serial number tags. And see, they're backed with paper that you can write on, so those are fun. Little book page tag there. This one has piano roll paper on the back. And then here's a little tag made out of vintage wrapping paper. Backed with, it said sewn around too, by the way. Most of my book page tags are sewn around too. But it's backed with file folder for sturdiness and writing room. McDonald's paper. This is some scrapbook paper where I have trim and this little card that I think I made from a postcard, or I had a little card set. It wasn't really postcards. It was just this. They look like index cards, but they actually came with, I think they came with envelopes too. Like it was, you're supposed to use this as like a note card, and then they had envelopes all different colors like this. So they were really a lot of fun to decorate. There's actually a little pearl buttons right here. So really cute. Got your trim and crochet trim there and everything, but just a pretty little drawing card. Decorated McDonald's bag. In here I have a card and envelope, matching envelope that it came with. So wishing you peace and joy throughout the season. Yeah, I said when I showed you these in my Thrifty Thursday that they didn't really look like Christmassy, so that's why I put one in here. I just like the colors. And then another little McDonald's tag in here. So lots of goodies to have fun with. This is one of my comic book tags here. And another tab here made out of a piece of ephemera that looks like a pull. It's actually it looks like a pull tab. That old-fashioned where you used to go and get in line and you took a number. That's what that looks like. I couldn't believe that. That was so cute. I'd never seen that in a ephemera before, but I was like, that is such a good idea. Wouldn't it be cool to find a roll of those somewhere, the original ones? Anyway, a couple of, this is a journaling card made from, this is napkin over a book page, and it's got piano roll paper on the back, and it's sewn around. This is wrapping paper sewn around on a file folder. So those are in here, tucked in that little tuck spot there. A popcorn tag. This is blank on the back, so you can write on there. So that's a little popcorn tag. Got trim on this side with happiness and sunshine and a little sheep button there. Tuck spot here. Now this is made from the old Raggedy Ann book. One of the pages. I made a little tuck spot, and this is a tag or bookmark, whatever you might want it to be. You can decorate it here. You can write on the back. You can glue it down as a little side tuck, just whatever you want, but that is in there. And a little journaling card made from wrapping paper, sewn around. It's backed with file folder for writing. But scrapbook paper here with a couple of tags. This, I think this was, I don't remember the painting technique I used on here, but it's pretty cool. It came out. I don't know if I think it was stenciling and something else, but I don't know. Anyway, it came out really cool. Got a little topper there and some words right there. Today's accomplishments, it says. And then here's a tag, a journaling card, which looked pretty cool. It's backed with some kind of cardstock there, and it has like graph paper and journal or ledger paper on there, which I thought looked really cool. And this little piece of paper that looks like, there's some. This must have been a master board that I cut up, yeah, because there's a little piece of scrapbook paper right there, and this has kind of got some type of like handwriting on it, but it's not, it's printed handwriting or scrapbook paper handwriting or something. But anyway, it's really cool looking. I really like that, so that's why I put it in there, because I thought, wow, that's really cool. And in the back pocket here, a couple of pieces again, like the front. I have the card and a piece of ephemera. I did the same thing here. You've got a library card. We sewed this on here, this little couple pieces of fabric. And this is a little camera I thought was super cute, so you can put that down somewhere. I'm not particularly, I don't really like it there, but just to show you, it can be a decoration somewhere. So that's fun, just a fun thing. And that is the journal. I hope you enjoyed the making of it and the fun we had putting things together in there. I certainly enjoyed that one. And then here's all the good little bits I picked up from my desk. I don't know if I'll put anything else in here, but these are some fun bits here. I've been recycling my cellophane and Ziploc bags, so if you get a old Ziploc bag from me, don't think it's weird. Just remember that I'm kind of recycling those. I have too many, and I did use some of them for storage and things like that, and then I reorganized my craft room. So then I had even more. So I don't really. I mean, look at that. That's a perfect size for something. So I didn't want to throw them away, right? So I put a little giraffe button. I had a few things out here that I didn't use, and this was one of them, a little giraffe, blue giraffe button. And then I put, these are actual scraps from this book. I made quite a few out of the scrapbook paper and the book pages. So these colorful bits here, you see, beautiful colors from the book pages that I trimmed off. Isn't that beautiful? It looks like, I just loved them so much I couldn't throw them out. So I sewed them into some of these strips, plus some of the scrapbook papers are in there. There's some more. So I put quite a few. I just put them all in here, gathered up all the strips and made as many as I could and put them all in here. So those are in there. Let me put it back in here as I go through it. Here's a piece of ribbon that I had left from the tassel. That was the last piece of ribbon on that spool, so I put that in there. Piece of fabric left from the spine, so that's going to go in there. I used a word, I think I only used one of these words, and so the rest of them I put in here. It was a little piece that these were all together, and I was trying to figure out which one to use, so I took them all apart. But I put all the ones that I didn't use in the little goodie bag here for you to use, so that's fun. Another little piece of ephemera that I was trying to use, but I didn't get around to putting it anywhere, or I didn't find a spot for it. Oh, here's another word from the words piece and a little frame. Yeah, those are all pieces I pulled out to use, but did not because I didn't find a spot for them. But that's good because now whoever gets this journal can have fun with those. And then, okay, here's another one too. There was a little Valentine pack, and the little pieces were so cute, I thought they would look cute in here, so I had pulled that one out, or I left it out and decided to put it in there. And then here's some little scraps I had pulled out, like for the tags that I made from the old grungy book page. I pulled some of my scraps out, and the ones I didn't use I just put in here, so that one, there's one here, good size to decorate or do something with some of that sandwich paper. So you see all the little pieces here. These are scrapbook papers. This is wrapping paper. So all these pieces right here are wrapping paper. So some nice, fun, colorful pieces there, and things to have fun with. So that is Raggedy Ann. She's done, and when you see this video, she will be in my shop. So I hope you enjoy. I'm on to my next project. Stay tuned for that, and I'll see you then. Have a great day.